Good evening, and thank you for clicking on my channel once again. My name is Roman, and this is Roman Reviews. As if, right? Okay, so today, which I watched last night, and I watched it later than I guess, expected to watch it. And this is why I'm doing it today. So, we are doing a review slash recap slash rating on Silent Night, Deadly Night. And this came out this year, obviously. And it states as a child witnesses his parents murder by a man in a Santa suit. Years later, as an adult, he dons a Santa costume himself and embarks on a violent quest for retribution against those responsible for the traumatic events from his childhood. So, this is a slasher horror slash holiday film, and it stars Rowan Campbell, who was in the 2022 Halloween Ends film. Also in The Monkey, Hardy Boys, that's kind of all I'm getting. So he's kind of new. I only know him from Halloween Ends. And then we got Ruby Madeline, who plays Pamela Sims. I'm sorry, I didn't say who Rowan plays. He plays Billy Chapman, the adult version of Billy. And Ruby plays Pamela, and she had been in such films as Happy Death Day to You. I guess was in an episode of Shameless. A few other things. I think I only remember her from Happy Death Day to You. So other than that, okay, so then we got David Lawrence Brown, who plays Pamela's father, and his name is Dean Sims. We have David Tomlinson, who plays Max Benedict, which is Pamela's ex. Then we got Logan Sawyer, who plays young Billy. Eric Athenville, who plays Billy's father. Sharon Bezier, who plays the mother of Billy. Oh no, I'm sorry. She plays Delphine. My bad. My bad. Crystal Snow plays the mother of Billy. Her name is Tara in the film. Anyway, so they don't really give any explanation or description on how things unfold, but basically what I gathered from watching this film, young Billy, witnesses his father and mother being basically gunned down. They were at a stoplight, and there was a car behind them. Billy's father gets out of the car, goes to the car behind them, because the car hit them like, like a rear end. And so he's trying to like, hey, blah blah blah, like, hey, you hit my car, trying to like change insurance and whatnot, and he rolls the windows down. Yet, not to get the insurance, but to be blown away because he has a gun and shoots him, basically dead in the face. His son witnesses that, and the mother, which is in the passenger seat, sees it and says, "Get down," to Billy, and he does. I'm assuming the mother like survived because we don't see her being gunned down or anything like that. Maybe I missed that part, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, again, so this is a B-rated horror film. I'm gonna remind you of that. So young Billy gets out of the car, touches what he thinks is Santa Claus because he's in a Santa suit, touches him, and then like something happens to where his soul gets trapped into young Billy, and then when he gets older, like 17 and upwards, he's able to take on the survivor guild, if you will, of taking down those who needs to be taken down. Billy wears a Santa suit, like full on Santa suit, beard and all, and kills those who are naughty. He then runs into the girl who thinks is his, I guess, love of his life. And that is Pamela, played by Ruby. The voice inside him says, "Don't do it, don't get involved," but Billy does otherwise. I don't know. It's like, I guess, listening to your parents. You're going to do what you want to do eventually, whether whomever like tells you to do something that they know is against, like they know like you should do something, but you're going to do whatever you want to do. I think that is just like something that is within us personally. Like somebody tells you, like, hey, don't go touch the electric fence because it's electrical. What are you going to do? Are you going to believe them saying that it is electrical fence, or are you going to go touch it because you're curious? I mean, I don't know. That's up to you to decide. So, with that being said, Billy does kind of like what he wants to do in a sense, but he also is listening to the voice within. It does make him seem crazy. This movie is very crazy. I am going to admit that. It's it's not the most like written well movie that is like, oh my god, this is a great horror film. No. We're not going to say that at all. But it does take chances. It is a movie that is, I don't think that has ever been done before. And with that being said, maybe it shouldn't have been done. I don't know. It is a B-rated horror film, and again, with that being said, it's it's not the best. I'm just gonna put that out there. What I rated out of 10, maybe a 3.5 out of, like, maybe 4 out of 10, you know? Um, Look, it's not the worst film I've ever seen as far as a horror film, but as someone watching it and it's like a horror slasher film, look, I've watched so many horror films and I'm like, give me something to digest. Not some bullshit like this. I don't know. And again, um the guy who plays Billy, um what is his name? See, I've already forgotten his name because I've only known him from Halloween Ends. Rowan Campbell. He still looks like that guy in Halloween Ends. Now, however you take that is however you take that. It, to me, it's like he's choosing these films on purpose to say that I belong in horror. You can get out. It's like Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis said, I do not belong in horror. I took this chance because it got me out of something else. And yes, she is, to us, the legendary scream queen, if I can get that out properly. Um, and then, birthed by Janet Leigh and Tony Curtis. But I think she made her choices wisely. And maybe he is one of those who is not a Nepo baby. I don't know who he is personally. Again, aside from knowing him from Halloween Ends. But aside from that, you can make better choices, I don't know. But again, it's just a meh film. Nothing to say, oh my god, did you see this film? You should watch it. No, 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 no. I would not say that to anybody at all. But what I say is the worst film ever? No. No. I've seen much worse films. But again, as far as a horror slasher holiday film, you could do better than that. I'm just saying. So again, I think I give it like a 3.5, maybe a 4 out of 10. Again, you do what you will with that. You watch it for yourself. You tell me. Tell me what you think of it. And maybe I'm being too harsh on it. But hey, I love horror films. And I've watched so many films. And I think I have the right to say whether it's good or bad. Now, you be the choice. You be the one to say this film is bad or it's great or, like I said, it's meh. It's meh, All right. So again, with that being said, I don't I don't have anything else to add to that. But you guys have a great evening. If I don't do anything else before then, happy holidays. And hey, you know what? You go and have the best and wonderful holiday season ever. Me personally, I don't think that's going to happen for me. But hey, don't let me shadow you. Don't make me do whatever to make me like, oh, he's gonna have a big holiday, and I can't do anything because of him. No, I want you to have the most wonderful holiday ever, and make me jealous of you. Okay, like I'm like I get envious of those who get to do things that I don't get to do. Uh, so yeah, you know what? Let's pow it out. Pow. And again, you, you, you have the most wonderful time, most wonderful holiday, most wonderful whatever. Like, just time off if you have time off. If you don't celebrate, just have the most wonderful time off, okay? Okay? And with that being said, please click the like button, click subscribe. Please help me out. That would be that would be the gift for me. You don't have to pay for anything. It's just you hear me? That's it. That's all you got to do. Click 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 click. Which is really 2 clicks. So it's click click click. Click click. Thank you. And I love your pretty faces. Okay? Thanks. Bye.